So, what will happen to crypto starting in January now that President elect Trump is set to take office in January? We also were able to gain control of the Senate from the Republican standpoint. And again, when I say we, I also really am talking about, uh, at minimum, not anti crypto policymakers and at times pro crypto, right? And because again, put the politics aside, the track record says that the Democratic Party is historically, per the last 4 years or more, has been anti-crypto. They have backed Gary Gensler. There has been time and time again of Democratic senators and congressmen coming out and trying to do measures and introduce bills that have been anti-crypto. That's not my opinion. And if you want to unsubscribe because I just said those things, so be it. But I am going to speak the truth here on this channel as it relates to crypto and as it relates to what I see happening, playing out in the next 4 years, and in relationship to January when Trump takes the office. Okay, so what are the things we know? We know this. We know that Trump is extremely pro crypto. We know his relationship with Elon Musk. We know that story. We know all of that. We know that he has made numerous comments about recreating the United States in the vision and leadership capacity of crypto to create and to create a powerful crypto base, if you will, in crypto here in the United States. We know that. We know that he's launched NFT lines and all that kind of stuff. We know that he has said publicly that he is going to fire Gary Gensler. If one of the first things he's going to do. And I do want to talk about that here in just a minute about what he may do as far as whom he might appoint. We'll talk about that. But regardless, when January comes, I fully and 100% expect crypto to positively benefit from the next 4 years or beyond from the policies and the reshaping of the crypto industry here in the United States. Period. End of story. That's what I believe. You may differ in that opinion. You may not like what I have to say as it relates to Trump or whatever it is. And again, I appreciate your time and your views, but I mean, if you disregard or disagree with me in that capacity, that's what I'm going to talk about, right? And guys, that doesn't mean that I love Trump. It doesn't mean that I think there are issues that Trump and Harris they were different on and all this kind of stuff. Again, guys, I'm talking about just crypto. Okay, so if you want to flame me for that or flame me in the comments, which I do, some of you guys do, then my challenge to you be like, why are you watching my content? Okay, anyway, all right. So here we go. So right now, crypto has had a tremendous run in the last couple of days. Obviously, the euphoria of the election results were positively received. In fact, you know what? I haven't looked at what's going on over here. I mean, we had the day after the election, which would have been yesterday. The Dow was up like 1,500 points, right? We've also got the Federal Reserve and all that kind of stuff. We'll see what plays out with that. Are they going to cut rates and all that kind of stuff? Bottom line, though, what I want you to focus on is the policies, is the changing of the guard of the powers that be from a regulatory standpoint here in the United States are changing. And so let's focus on that. So the Coinbase CLO, Chief Legal Officer, hints at a new era for SEC's crypto regulations. He goes on to talk about right here, kind of in the red and yellow, that he really believes, and I tend to agree with him, that other firms that are facing allegations, security violations, i.e. Coinbase, Ripple, could possibly be withdrawn with the change in the leadership. Okay. But also really what he said here that I really like, he said, he was talking about the establishment of clear set of regulatory guidelines. There are the chances that these lawsuits are reassessed. And I want to dig into that. It's the establishment of the policies, the regulatory guidelines. Come on, guys. Regulations are coming. It is. We all need regulation around crypto in a little bit. No, I'm not talking about Big Brother coming in and looking over your shoulder, but regulations, and a clear set of regulations that are not arbitrary instead of this usual crap that we've been dealing with the last 4+ years. A clear set, right? And a redefining of what a security year is or not. Again, versus this arbitrary crap we've been dealing with. And bottom line, that's what we need. And So what the Coinbase chief legal officer was talking about was by reassessing and establishing a firm set of guidelines, that is going to be positive for the crypto industry. Because I'll remind you of something else. The crypto industry needs regulations and clear guidelines because why? Because the trillions of dollars of investment capital that needs to and wants to come into crypto, either via ETFs or buying direct, is looking for that, is looking for those clear guidelines. Okay, so just FYI on that. All right. So final thing here before we jump out, who could be the replacement for Gary Gensler? Well, there is a guy over at at the SEC. His name is Mark. I'm gonna say his name wrong. Mark Ueda. He is a current SEC commissioner who has emerged as a top candidate according to crypto lawyer Jake Chervinsky. He was appointed in 22. He's been, quote, a vocal in his criticism of Gensler's enforcement focused approach, calling it, quote, a disaster for the industry. Yes, love that. His opposition to harsh regulations has gained him a support from crypto advocates who want a more cooperative relationships with the SEC. Here's the thing. He may not get it, but he is somebody already inside the SEC, been there for 2 years, is a advocate of crypto, doesn't like what Gensler and some of the other top guys there have been doing, all that kind of stuff. But what it really comes down to is obviously Trump could prefer to appoint a new face to lead the SEC, somebody new or different. I guarantee you there's probably one guy who's going to have an opinion and probably whispering in Trump's ear. It's Musk. Why not? Right. So is Elon Musk going to take the job? No, that's not going to happen. It would be awesome, but he's not going to take the job. All right. So that's what we got there. Hey, before I let you go, I want to show you real quickly. If you're interested, there's a link in the description. If on YouTube, over on X, if it's above me, look, this is my trading indicator. I talk about it in every video. Why? Because it works. I've got a couple thousand people using it. I got grandmas, grandpas, I got teenagers, I got everything in between that are using it to make money in this crypto market. 2 days, 2 hours ago, it gave a buy alert right there, and Bitcoin's up 10%. And notice it gave a buy alert right there before those massive candles. So it gave warning, said, hey, it's starting to look like it's time to buy. Right before, boom, it took off. Don't believe that it works. Here's Solana. Look at this. Look at this alert right here. And every candle you see here is 2 hours. So there's a buy alert. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It gave an alert 10 hours before Solana took off and is now up almost 19%. $1,000 bought on that buy alert would have already made you a profit of $190 in profit, a little bit less, $184 in profit to be exact, off of $1,000. How does it work? You get alerts. You set up alerts on your phone, either iPhone or Android or whatever, or on your computer, doesn't matter. And literally it says buy Solana alert, boom. Here's where I show you everything you need to see after you have become a member. Here's all the step-by-step tutorial videos. Here's a 9-minute video where I show you exactly how to create those alerts. It is easy to do. You can do this anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The software has a 30-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. You don't like it for any reason, you get a complete refund. So you have zero risk in this. Even one better, in that description, either below or above on X, there's a discount code. Quarterly options, the best from the cost, and it takes it down to where it costs about $1 a day. I'm going to challenge you. Is $1 a day worth it to you to get clear guidance and know when to buy or sell any and all cryptos, make more money? You spend more than $1 a day on your cup of coffee, your daily coffee, or your daily Coke, your daily soda, or going out and going to lunch at your local restaurant. Check it out. All right, I'll see you.